My apologies. Seems I wasn't wearing my own time, and well, yeah, I'm like that. I'm a bit of a chatterbox tonight, so hope you don't mind if for some reason you see two-parter. This is a two-parter, by the way. So I'm going to back up to maybe a date. I think the last game I showed was Daytona. I think the last game I showed was Daytona. But like I said, I had a couple of games that I basically had game within games. And as I stated before, before my camera kind of cut off on me, the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, I've been doing a lot of Let's Plays. And these kind of games that I have that I've been covering, I kind of forgot what my channel was about. Did a bit of thinking. I said, well, you know what? Keep forgetting. My channel's about games that fall underneath the radar. Games that don't get as much love as they should, but yet I'm one of those kind of gamers that actually look through all the nicks and crannies and just pick out something that seems like a very decent game. Something decent, something that nobody would ever consider. So that's why I'm going through this whole box of goodies. And this is the second part. Now, the last I showed you was Daytona Championship Circuit Edition. This is another one which I actually have on my computer. Darius Gaiden. If I have not told you about this, well, if you know your Darius, then well, this is Darius Gaiden. I think is a prequel to the Darius games. And of course, it's done by Taito, even though it has the Acclaim brand back in the day. You know, it has the Acclaim name on it. It's still Taito's. You know, it's still part of Taito's franchise. Oh, the days I used to play this game. Let me tell you, this game was fun. Challenging, but fun nonetheless. And I actually passed this game by using almost all my continues, and to this day I can probably still play this. But like I said, I have the arcade version on my computer, so I don't really have to worry about this. Now, a couple of games I have not covered, but I think I have covered most of them. Oh yes, one of these games that I actually LP, and I really thought I lost it. Nights into Dreams, originally from the Sega Saturn. Basically, you've seen an LP of me doing this, and like I said, to me this is a personal favorite of mine because, well, one thing I never mentioned in the LP was the fact that if you actually have the disc, what you could do, and if you still have yours and it still works, do this. Put it in, just put it in your disk drive while your computer. Put it in your disk drive, and there's some Easter eggs on the disc. Got some nice artwork, rather. And if you show that, you're like, whoop, you actually have yourself a nice piece of artwork that you could actually lift off you know, the disc. I think you could lift it off this. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I'm probably gonna try to make screenshots of everything that's on this, and I'm probably gonna do it later tonight. Oh man. I personally am proud to say I have done this LP, and I've done it with the greatest justice. And these are one of these games that I just enjoy playing because to me this is a personal favorite, like I mentioned before. And I just did because it was fun. It was fun. I felt my younger side, and it was just a beautiful thing. It really was. It was just a beautiful thing to actually play a game like that and, you know, just enjoy. I think that's the problem with today's age. Gamers don't know what the fuck fun is. Or maybe if they do, they need to realign themselves with fun. That's what I honestly feel. Gamers these days should realign themselves with fun. They shouldn't be, you know, concerned about, you know, who's playing what and, you know, just have fun with it, you know, just, you know, go with it, you know, play a game just because you like it, not because, oh, this person's doing it, that person's doing it, so, fuck them, I don't care. Oh, here's my Clockwork Knight 2 game, and I actually have tracks to it, and of course, yeah, wow, I'm glad I've actually taken the time to go through these. And of course, this is the sequel, well, not a sequel, but this is Battle Arena Toshinden Remix, which is basically the Sega Saturn version. All it did, it's not no real big change as the Sony PlayStation version. It's just basically like Virtual Fighter Remix. You know, characters have different looks, and that's about it. They just changed the portraits, but that's about it. And as I said before, I mean, all they did was to say, oh, exclusive version because they got new moves and one new character. And from then on, they took it from there. But actually, yeah. Another few of my games yeah, might as well show this. Now, I don't know why Acclaim put their fucking name on this, but for those who were arcade savvy back in the day, X-Men Children of the Atom. Back then it was a 5. Back then scoring was just a 5 because of GamePro. GamePro, of course, gave it 5 all across the board, as you can see here. And X-Men Children of the Atom was the prequel to what we have now, which is Marvel vs. Capcom. Or the latest installment is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate, whatever. And like I said, this was probably one of the various prequels that made the Marvel crossovers series that great. So yeah. Of course, my personal favorite was Wolverine because I kept doing Berserker Barrage! Triple! Tornado Claw! Rookie! Let me see. The last of what I have. Yeah, the last of what I have. Of course, I've already shown Street Fighter 2. The last of what I have here. I think a game that if you didn't have it on Dreamcast, not on Dreamcast, but a game that you could find on GameCube was the short-lived Sonic collection, the Sonic Gems collection. Sonic R. This brought about a whole. This brought about the prequel, or actually the sequel to Sonic Drift, namely Sonic R. I feel Sonic R was the sequel to Drift, and from R was the later racing games. So yes, but this was cool because you actually had extra characters. You actually had Sonic, Amy, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman. You had Metal Sonic, Mecha Knuckles, Tails Doll, some Eggman-like robot, and I forgot who else there was. But it was fun because you not only if you've gotten all the chaos, the special gems, but you can also race for Chaos Emeralds, and if you get all the Chaos Emeralds in every race with a soul character, Sonic could change into Super Sonic, and Super Sonic was a fast motherfucker. But yeah, the only reason why I'm showing this off is because, well, I'd rather have them here with me than to have them lost for all eternity. And that's no good. But, as I said before, there's a lot that I basically just had to show, just because nostalgia's sake. And because nostalgia is a beautiful thing. Thank God there's like the 360 remembers most, if not all, of the Saturn games back in its pivotal career of its short-lived life. Because just like the Saturn, and just like the Dreamcast, it was a flame that just didn't make it past. Even though there were plenty of games, the problem was it was never ported. They had good games, but they were never ported. And I swear, if some of these games that I'm showing off could possibly make a difference, then damn it, I have done my job in what I like to call opening your mind. Because there are so many games that have been lost in the annals of time because not many people know of their existence. So this is why this bad boy is part of my history as a gamer. And this is one main reason why I love to cover underrated games. Because there are many people who don't know about certain games. Or if they do, they just don't remember it. I'll probably find a place to put this, but for now, I'm just putting it right here. Anyway, I think I covered enough for this two-parter. My apologies if I didn't really show off more. There was also an Evangelion music disc in there. I'll probably start ripping it as soon as I get online or whatever. But yeah, I hope this was a bit educational for the modern day gamer as well as the old school gamers. To the modern day gamer, please don't diss what is in the past. You can learn a lot from the past, as well as those before you who have basically played games longer than you have. You probably grew up in the next generation, but do not look down at your peers like that. To the old school, which I'm a part of, always remember, We know where difficulty is coming from. We know where hell is from, and we know it doesn't take graphics to make a good game, nor does it take you know, a name or whatever. It's just the enjoyment of it, and I feel we all need to remember, when you play a game, it's to enjoy it. It's just to savor it, because you go through something. Life has its highs and lows, but this keeps us in the middle. The video games keeps us in the middle. It keeps us sane. It keeps us from actually going crazy from reality. And we all need to remember that. And just remember, have fun. That's what the game's about. It's not about achievements. It's not about showing off or telling what you did in a game. But it's all about having fun. It's all about, you know, the little stuff. The little stuff is just as important as the big stuff. And the word to the wise: be self-sufficient. Anyway, I've been the Tenkaichi of Gaming, Ichigo Musco, and thanks for watching. I will see you when I see you. Until next time, take care, God bless. Keep on gaming, of course. Tenkai Muso!